Welcome. This is the Modern Geek Podcast. Coming at you live. Please subscribe through YouTube or Twitch. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, this is the Modern Geek, also known as vampmario, and we're going to be doing another unboxing today. Today specifically, we're going to be unboxing the Inside Out playset for Disney Infinity 3.0. This is the only Pixar playset or Disney playset we got at launch with 3.0, Disney Infinity 3.0. All of the other playsets that we got for launch were Star Wars related. As a quick crash course for you folks that have not been familiar with Disney Infinity in the past, Disney Infinity is a toy to life game. So you take toys such as this, put them on a base, and you get to play as that character in the game. Specifically in Disney Infinity's case, it is a creation game. Excuse me. So its goal, its aim, is for you to create and to build essentially your own games with what couldn't be better properties from not only the Disney world but the Marvel world as well as the newly additional Star Wars world. Since all these properties are owned by Disney, we're able to take everything together and mix it all up, mash it all up, do anything you want to do, and create pretty much anything you can think of, and literally make logistical real games. Specifically, this is what we call a playset, and a playset typically comes with a playset piece, 2 figures, and playsets are structured gameplay, so they're going to be basically a structured game that Disney has already made, something that you do not have to create, and you can kind of just play through it. So it's a little bit more like a traditional game. They're semi-long, not too long, but they give you some really cool stuff. And by playing through the playset, you'll unlock some toys that'll be able to be used in the creation part, and we'll explain more about that in a minute. So this is the Inside Out playset, of course, under the Pixar label and Disney. And Inside Out, the new film that came out from Pixar, is a film that deals with emotions. So these characters are emotions inside your head that help you deal with life and different things in there. So take a look at the front. You can see the in-game art for this is going to be joy and anger. And if we look, this says Inside Out, and then we have some text right there on the bottom, and you can see joy and anger in their box and the playset piece in the middle. And just to read that little text that's on the front, playset unlocks all new Inside Out adventure, includes joy and anger and an all new Inside Out game. Now if we spin and take a look at the back, again in-game art of those guys, then you have a visual crash course on what I was talking about, of how I take the figure, I put it on the Disney Infinity base, and I get to play as that person. And then there's a little bit of rules of the road there, and basically the idea here is that basically there now are 3 versions of this game. So there's been a Disney Infinity 1, a Disney Infinity 2, and this Disney Infinity 3. It's letting you know that the characters and playset that's in this box will only work with Disney Infinity 3. They will not work with 1 and 2. So the way it works, everything that you had previously will work with the new thing, but any new stuff won't be backwards compatible and work with the original games. And it kind of makes sense. Skylanders follows the same format. Amiibos kind of breaks the rule for Nintendo and their Toy to Life game, and Lego Dimensions, which is the new one on the block, will figure that out as it comes. But most of them have adopted that, and it makes sense because the older games couldn't have all the characters on it that they have now, so they're not able to put there. You'll notice there is a roster of the Disney characters that we have available. This is all out at the moment, for the most part. The only one that won't be out yet is Fear. Fear was a timed exclusive. It was an Amazon exclusive. So actually, starting this month, we should start seeing them in stores. And then it says, when Riley's mind becomes an emotional roller coaster, it's up to joy and anger to rest, and the rest of Riley's emotions to overcome swamp monsters and other creatures in Imagination Land. Pretty cool. It says collect all Disney Infinity figures and power discs to get more possibilities for plays. Okay, and then it kind of breaks down joy and anger there. So joy from Disney Infinity's Disney Pixar's Inside Out. Ray of sunshine brings boundless cheer to every adventure. And then it says hot-headed powerhouse who uses his fists of rage to remove obstacles, and that's anger. Pretty cool. Awesome. So I think that's a good take a look. Obviously the boxes have a little bit of different design. You'll notice that the Pixar franchise is purple and black, whereas the Star Wars franchise is red and black, and the Marvel one is blue and black. Alright, let's take a look inside. Yes. Nope. Alrighty. So as always, whoops, we get a few things in the box. First thing is all the warnings and things you shouldn't do, choking hazard, etc., 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 in many different languages. Like that. As always, you get a card for the Inside Out playset that you've unlocked. And on the back of that card, there is a code. I'm just trying to hide it for the purposes of our stream. The idea of the code is so that you can... Excuse me, I apologize for that. You can unlock the Inside Out content in the iPad and computer version of Disney Infinity. So not only do you get the virtual figures, but you also get, in the case of the newer game, the playset and other toy and content that you get from it. And without further ado, let me get my folks out of here. So one thing I can say right off the bat is these figures feel a lot heavier than the other figures. Or maybe it's just Anger is a heavy figure and kind of dense, but I don't know why, but they feel a little heavier. And I will say these are pretty hard to get out. So unlike the other figures that I've opened, these felt a little harder to get out of the package, so be careful. Specifically with Joy, because she's a little bit more on the delicate side. Cool. Well, let's take a look first at the playset piece. So this is the piece that you will put on the spot on the base to actually go into the world and play the adventure. For you folks that have seen Inside Out, it's kind of cool. It's the core memory container that they put all the core memories in that go into the sort of core personality of the person, which is pretty cool. So that'll be our playset piece, which will allow us to do that. And then our first guy up is Anger. So I'm going to do a kind of 360 turn. I have to say I really, really like this figure. I mean, first and foremost, it's spot on from the film. I love the expression because obviously he's Anger. Anger is this little dude with a dress pants, a shirt, and a tie, which is kind of funny. I like the little touch that they each have their little orb on their base. And you can see the base is sort of like clouds or marshmallows. In the control room, they have kind of a rug, and it's kind of that motif, which is pretty cool. Paint's excellent, details excellent, and like I said, I really like this figure because I guess the other thing too is his form is very different. We never had a figure kind of looking like that, so I kind of like that. And there's Joy, and Joy looks pretty much exactly the way she did in the film. I know they tried to put them in their sort of Infinity artwork, but I feel like they kind of stayed a little bit more to the Pixar artwork, a little bit truer. Again, I love the little like carpet. It's got the little her color orb on it, which is really nice. And again, really cool, and it may be hard to see in my camera, but you can see the flower detail on the dress. So the level of detail and just the level of yeah, just the level of like intricacy is really, really nice. And like I said, they just captured the characters really, really well. So I'm really looking forward to playing with these characters. They look awesome. The Inside Out movie was amazing. And one of the things that's really cool about the playset is that it will be giving us some newer gameplay. So gameplay we're not used to having. Really giving us some challenging experiences in Disney Infinity 3.0. So thank you guys for watching again. I would love to see your comments if you guys picked up the Inside Out playset. Have you been starting to play it? Are you looking forward to playing with these characters in Infinity? Let me know in the comments. And as always, please check out the other videos we have. You can check out all the different Disney Infinity 3.0 launch content that we have. I've now put everything in playlists so you can watch through all of the videos. And you know, we'll be doing more and more as the weeks go on, and definitely stay tuned if you are not only a Disney Infinity fan, but maybe a Skylanders fan, or even looking forward to LEGO Dimensions. We're going to have all of that content coming to you guys through the channel. And as always, check out Twitch, where we have our live gameplay. You can be part of that experience and can be part of the show by coming to the live commentary during the stream, or you can look at the streams afterwards and see the content that we're going through and the playthroughs that we're doing there. Please check it out. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you at the next video, and keep on playing that Infinity and having fun and creating your hearts out. And we'll be having more toy box building as well. So please stay tuned. We got a lot of content coming. Take care.